As you can see, this piece of wood is oddball shaped. It's got a curved side here, a cut here at like 45 degrees, and then here. So I'm going to, I mean, up here, this is about 7.5 inches. So here's my drill for my woodworm screw. I got to cut this off about 7.5 inches over here, and then I'll probably cut this off just to not have to machine it all off with the lathe. So we'll see how that goes. Well, I decided I'm going to cut this with the chainsaw. It's pretty hard wood, heavy, dense, and it's smoking a little bit, so I don't want to start me a fire here. Okay, I'm going to cut this chunk off. I think now that I've looked at this more and compared it to other wood, I think it's a rosewood piece. And I think the reason I think that is I had other pieces that were labeled rosewood that looked very similar. Well, I had a big grub hole here, so I dug it out so it was clean, and then I added coffee grounds and super glue. Okay, I've turned my vase around. It's rosewood. It's got heartwood over most of it. Then there's some light colored new wood. You can see there's a little bit of grayish blue tint to it, so it must be a little bit of rot or something. And then I also, like I said earlier, I don't understand these black dots, and we'll see what happens when I hollow the inside, what they look like on the other side. But there's quite a few of them, and they machine like wood, but they look so different. Okay, I've done as much as I can seem to make sense to do here. I'm still got marks. I got a comment on my last rosewood about how I'm leaving behind a little bit of lines like this right here. I spent forever trying to get rid of that. It's either I gouge because I'm going too deep with the tool. Maybe you can see them here. They're kind of at the wrong angle for the camera, but you can see it here. So it's I'm leaving marks, and it doesn't matter how much time I spend on it, it doesn't get better. I think if I sanded it with 60 grit all the way down to where they disappeared, and then finer grit, I'd probably get there. But as it stands, it's just not cooperating. So I'm gonna leave it as is and try next time to do even better. But I'm putting tung oil on this one, which was the same as that last one, and this is rosewood. This does have some pithy wood too. Some of it is very soft in the white wood. The dark wood is pretty much hard. The white wood's mostly hard, but there's a little bit of pithy, not pithy, punky. And it's not going away. And that leaves a little bit of texture. And that may be some of what's going on here, but I don't think it's too bad. Okay, this is after I've put on my first coat of tung oil on this piece of rosewood. Right now I've got, it's obviously going to need some more. I have a few features that I decided not to fix on the outside. I did put some super glue on the inside, but I didn't want to affect the outside. So they're held together, but there's a gap there. So in any case, I've got a lot of heartwood, and then I get around here to the new wood, and it looks like it's got a little bit of spalting or something because it's gray. I mean, obviously this is the color the wood should be, probably, and then this here is darker. I think it's spalting. And there is definitely some softwood, like right there where it's light. That is indicative of rot, so I suspect the black is spalted. And then this is the rest of the orange, and it has a little chatoyance, I guess you call it. And I've got to put another couple coats of tung oil on here, but it turns out really nice. In any case, that's it. Okay, here is my rosewood vase. I have some heartwood and some new wood. The new wood has some spalting. It's a little gray. It actually kind of looks grayish blue. The colors on the video are a little bit off from what, actually all of my colors tend to be off. That bluish tint in the glare is the lighting. Shouldn't be blue, obviously. But in any case, it's a pretty nice piece of rosewood. I had comments about leaving marks, circular marks, and it's one of my shortcomings, I think, and I need to work on it more. I got better on this one, but there are still some lines that are circular in here that are, like here's one right here, very light, and I couldn't, no matter what I did, I couldn't get rid of it. I think I would have had to take off a lot more wood, and I didn't want to make it a lot thinner. So, because I think it's a problem with me going too aggressively in the turning, which makes for deep marks when you don't get it right. But in any case, the vase is pretty nice looking. I did use some super glue in 2 cracks here and here, but I only put it on the inside, not on the outside. And otherwise, the wood was very nice. It turned out pretty good. It's unusual color because of the spalting in the lighter section of the wood. And I'm saying that's spalting, I'm not positive.
If you like what you see, please like and subscribe for more similar wood turning videos. Please comment on the video and I should respond. If you want to be notified when my next video comes out, then click the bell. I make a video about once a week.